I'm so sorry, guys. I know you guys don't. I know some of you guys
87% of you don't watch anime.
don't fuck with anime, but clearly we do. Hence the reason why we talk about it quite often. But you guys need. I was in your shoes, guys. The guys that don't watch anime, the 87% of you that don't watch anime, I was in your shoes 11, 12 years ago, bro. Trust me, just watch the trailer, watch the first episode of Death Note, and then come chat to me.
Alright, peoples. What was I gonna say? I don't even know what I'm gonna say. It just started this all wrong. I had something else in my head. Here we are, peoples. Welcome back to another episode. Before I even say that, forgive the vibration, buzzing noise that you hear. I'm chatting to someone. Shout out my girl Jo. Now I'm saying, shout out my girl Jo. I'm just trying to plan something so I can go watch her kick ball. You get me? Because she kicks ball and I want to go support.
Oh my god! First time! Oh, that's upsetting.
With the bouncy one.
There we go. Oh my fucking days!
You wanna dig me? Yeah, alright, that side. Welcome back to another episode.
The view from the other side, baby. We here.
And you can already tell from the thumbnail, you know what it is. Intro.
You know that I've got a girlfriend. So try to imagine how I feel when I see you in those high heels, looking ideal. And I know that you've got a boyfriend. And tell him if you don't, then I will, cause I will. And I know that it's wrong. Can you keep it on the hush? Cause you're likely to wanna tell your friends how I
Karma View Media. The view from the other side.
Alright, people, so I ain't even gonna front. Yeah, this ain't deep, but I ain't even gonna front. But the first 10 seconds of this video, the brother made it so deep, like criminal. And it reminded me of my missus. You know when, is it Han Solo? Hope I'm saying this right, Star Trek people, I mean Star Wars people, don't. Don't. Because I don't care for your stuff. But I was in the room when my missus was watching Han Solo die, and she was like, right, there was water in her eyes and shit, and I was like, really? I was taking a picture of her, and I posted the photo, right? And I was like, oh, this is what happens when Han Solo dies. And she was like, oh no, you can't do that, because some people might have not seen it, and they're gonna get upset. And I was like, really? You get me? But this guy reminds me of that, because the way he intros this video, he's like, I was scared to do this for years. I've been wanting to do this, but I've been scared because of the anime community and everything. Like, you're not allowed to say fart to anime. That doesn't make any sense, you know what I'm saying? That'd be like, you can't say fart to Marvel, you can't say fart to me. You can talk, you have your opinion, you know what I'm saying? But it seems, the anime community is kind of like, who is it? Is it Nicki Minaj's fans and the Beyonce fans? Like, you can't say shit, but I think it's on Twitter more so for those two fan groups. You can't say nothing about them queens there. They'll come for your neck. Like, really, they start searching about you, going into your personal shit and putting it online. They will abuse your life. So hopefully the anime people ain't like that. You understand me? They ain't like that. So we're gonna watch this video, right? The reason why I'm even watching this, big up, I hope you can see, I don't know if you can see it on the screen, the bigger screen there, and you see Fuhad right there. Yeah, shits and gigs, big up James as well. They're talking about it, yeah, and the way that I probably chopped this up is you've already seen what they've said at the start of this whole video. So with that being said, let's get into this video. You know what I'm saying? It's an 8-minute video. Hopefully this brother will be entertaining with it. You know what I'm saying? Hope he's just not going to sit there and go, I don't like it because of it. So hopefully he will break it down. Yeah, the title of this is The Thing I Hate About Anime. Yeah, man. See, my thing is, I'll tell you at the end. Let's watch this video. I'll tell you my side at the end. Yeah? All right. Let's make this work. Peoples, are you ready? Don't forget HBO. You know what it is. Help a brother out. Need that love. Need that support. Yeah, man. All right. Oh, shit. That's not why. All right, cool. Let's make this work. You ready? Is you ready? Let's go.
This is a video I've debated making for the last week or so. For the first time in the 15 years I've been on YouTube, it's a...
Sorry, I apologize. I did say that he was holding back on making this for like years. It was a week. See? Exaggeration. Terrible.
Video that I've actually been afraid to make because it's a dangerous topic. It's touchy. It's anime. and anime fans can get wild. They always say war is hell, but I think war is child's play compared to an argument with a weeb. I also recently learned about antimatter, and it's the only thing in the universe that releases 100% of its energy in like this devastating explosion. And that's also wrong, because weebs do that too when they find out that you don't like their favorite waifu. The point I'm making is things can get very ugly when you
I'm
criticize.
assuming weeb. Is he calling them a weeb? Oh, no, I know a weeb is like an idiot, a fool, a joke. You know what I mean? But or is that a name for an anime fan, or is he dissing you lot? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Or talk about anime negatively, expect an unholy, diabolical meltdown on Twitter attacking you for weeks for it.
See, Twitter, you can say anything. You can say you don't like people with tattoos, and Twitter will rain down on you. You can say you don't like pencils, and people who use pencils for their art will rain down on you. Twitter is very... I was about to say toxic. I've been doing this a bit too long. Don't want to say toxic. That's a stupid word. Twitter is just fuckeries. That's what it is. It's just fuckeries. You get me? God damn it.
I still, to this day, have not heard the end of how wrong I am for not liking JoJo's Part 3 and 4 as much as I liked Parts 1 and 2. And I mentioned that a single time in a video over a year ago. So let that shit sink in.
That's crazy. So it's not that he doesn't like anime, he just doesn't like certain things. That's like saying you don't like certain movies. You know what I'm saying? Or you like a certain star, but you don't like him in that movie. What's wrong with saying that? You know what I'm saying? I know that some people like, I say mess up, you know, like when they pick the wrong Godfather, or they try and say like Godfather 3 is better than 1 and all them thing there, and then people get like, what are you talking about? That's because those are those fans of that, you know what I'm saying? And if you watch all of them, you know what it is, you know what I'm saying? It could be like anything. It could be like watching all the Child's Plays, watching all the Saws, watching all, I don't know, anything, Hangovers, like anything. There's gonna be like people that watch it know which one is the best, you know what I'm saying? And it'll be someone from left field come in and say, nah man, the shit one is the best one. Like, for instance, House Party. If you know House Party, Kid and Play and Martin Lawrence, all of them. Everyone knows like 1, 2, and 3. 1 is the classic. 2, the first 3, let's get this straight. The first 3 are classics, yeah? But you've got the last one that had no Kid and Play in it. It was just Marcus Houston and them man there. You get me? You should say, not even Marcus Houston, I'm sure he was still called Batman. But you get my point. You get me? Sometimes that doesn't matter. He seems like he appreciates it, but that's not how he started this video.
For what it's worth, I just finished Part 5. That shit slapped. Part 5 was great. So, let's get to what I want to talk about today. The main thing that I just dislike about anime. I'm sure all of you know by now, but I watch a lot of anime. You could probably guess that just by taking a single glance at me. If I walk by you in public, you would probably assume that I watched anime just by the way I look.
That's hilarious that he says that, because I didn't think that. He looks more like a rocker. You get me? He looks more like a rocker. You can't tell an anime watcher really unless they're deep in it. Unless they're deep in it, dressed that way. You know what I'm saying? You know, like how the girls do. God damn. That's probably what's making me like a little, what's going on here? You get me? When the girls dress up, god damn. But that's like for anything. When the girls dress up for Marvel and stuff, it's like, god damn. It's like it's anything.
I stared too long into the abyss of anime, and it stared back into me. I even bought a body pillow at one point, so, you know, God bless. But the thing is, no matter how much anime I watch, there is one thing that always makes me uncomfortable with how common it is in the medium. And you probably already know what I'm going to bring up. It's anime's fixation on making all of the characters kids or very kid-like, for no reason. Now, I'm not specifically talking about lollies. I'm sure you know what lollies are. If you don't, all power to you. Your innocence is intact. But I'll go ahead and ruin Christmas for you. Lollies are an anime where they have a character that looks like a child, but is actually a 4,000-year-old dragon cum vampire who's highly sexualized, but looks like a child. They're called lollies. They're not actually children because in the show they're supposed to be much older, but they look like kids. And it's...
Is that the shit that I just said that the girls look good? Is that what they're dressing up as? Is it lollies or lollies? It's a bit on the line, peoples. Sorry, anime. It's a bit on the line. It's a bit on the line. It's a bit on the line.
It's pretty weird. That shit's always going to be weird to me, but it's not even exactly what I'm focusing on here. I'm talking about in the shows where they just actually outright make them children. For example, Tokyo Revengers. It's a show I really like. It's a show I moist metered recently. The first season wrapped up. I gave it like a 90%. I thought the show was fantastic. But in the show, all of the characters are middle schoolers. And it does nothing for the plot because they're middle schoolers, but you never see their parents. Their schools don't have any effect on the plot at all. Sometimes they'll be in school, but they immediately leave, so it's not like integral to the plot at all.
It sounds like it could be on the same page as Powerpuff Girls, but I didn't watch that, so maybe it has nothing to do with that either. But it sounds like it.
Most of the time they just don't go, and that's not even a plot point like, oh, I'm skipping school, I'm fucking dope and breaking rules, I'm a bad boy. It is literally them just middle schoolers, but they're basically just adults anyway. They have motorcycles that they ride around, they get in gang fights and shit like that. So the question becomes, why make them middle schoolers? Why keep driving home this idea that these characters are 14 and 15? It just makes it really weird when they do adult shit, like one of the girls trying to fuck one of the guys and she's in like her bra and panties about to have sex. It's weird because they've drilled into you that these are all middle schoolers around here, but they didn't need to be. These could have very easily just been adults. If you took a tally of every single protagonist across every anime ever made, I'd wager about 85% of all main characters in anime are 15 years old. That is the most common age of every character of every major anime, it feels like. But it never plays a role in anything, them being kids. You know, it's not like that's ever an actual point in these shows, like, oh, fuck, I can't go to this gang fight because I have to go do my algebra homework, otherwise my parents are going to spank me and dad's going to bring out the belt and take away my PlayStation. The characters being children is always just so useless because they could have easily just been adults and it wouldn't have taken away from anything. It's just weird. I don't really get it. And what really prompted me to make this video, or make me want to make this video over the last week or so, is I'm watching a currently airing anime called Platinum End, and it's dog shit. It is an actual pair of bull nuts. It's terrible. But I'm watching it because it's made by the creator of Death Note, so I at least gave it a chance. And I'm going to finish it just because I've already watched so much of it, but it's not good. But one thing that really was like drove home this idea of what is the point
that there? Why would you watch something that you don't find is good? Get me? Another show that I got from Fuhad off Shits and Gigs is Gangs of London. Like the first episode was like it's a little American footballish for me. Reason why I say that, and you'll be like, what are you talking about? Stop start. When I say stop start, I mean it's like good action scene, like a good action scene, and then just far in the middle, blood. I hate that. I hate that. That's why I would relate it to like a chick flick, because you got all that emotional fart in between. You get me? Sometimes that's boring. You know what I mean? It's boring. Like, speed that up. You could have chopped that up a little bit more and had more action. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying back-to-back action like Expendables or anything where it's just stupid. You're only doing it because you know the storyline's whack. Gangs of London seems to be fine. It's too drawn out in between the actions. I can't watch it anymore. I tried. I got to like 4 episodes and I'm sure I fell asleep for the whole of episode 3. You know what I'm saying? I was more looking for the episode that Fuhad was talking about where the whole episode is literally in front of a house because they're having a gunfight, like people outside to people inside. That's what I wanted to see, but I ain't caught that bit yet, and I stopped on episode 4. It's boring to me. But this brother here is like, I've watched so much now, I might as well continue. No, stop. Like, it's done. Why are you watching? You're clearly entertained. That's why you're watching. Otherwise, why would you continue to be watching?
Point of making the characters kids is there's spoilers coming up, I guess, but I don't think you should watch it, so I wouldn't really worry about spoilers. I'm doing you a favor, if anything. One of the main bad guys is a kid. He's a middle schooler, and he has the ability to control the minds, basically, of anyone he shoots with an arrow, and he uses the arrow on a middle school girl. And she gets shot with this love arrow, and what she does is she just starts fucking other middle school girls. And they show her like almost fully nude, making out with middle school girls, about to fuck them, finger blast them, go wild. It shows you that in the show. And it's super weird because they keep driving home this idea constantly that is a middle schooler. She is 13 or 14, whatever, years old. They even in the show, they call her the middle school serial killer because she's a middle schooler, and after she fucks the girls, she kills them. It's just super...
I'm gonna stop there on this video. If you want to watch the whole of this video, what's his name? Penguins Zero. Is that how you say that? Penguins, Z on the end, Zero. Yeah, that's his name. The title of it is The Thing I Hate About Anime. Now, as I said before, I don't watch anime. I don't watch it at all. Like, it's not for me. I just take it to be cartoons, innit? And I don't watch cartoons anymore. Like, the closest cartoon I would watch now is Simpsons and Boondocks, but Boondocks it's not even about no more, is it? Or did they bring it back? But Regina Hall ain't part of it, so fuck that. You get me? Big up Riley though. Yeah, I don't watch it, but hold on a minute. JJ! My son watches it. I want to see what his top three is. Because he watches anime. I don't watch it, but I see him watching it. Let me see if I can get him real quick. Face, come here. You don't have to come on camera, I can just stand there. You watch anime, right?
Mhm.
What's your top 3 shows that you watch?
Dragon Ball, Naruto, and Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer. Are the characters children? Or are they? Or did they look like children, but they're really old? Really, their age is older.
Some, but in most anime, they're children when they grow up to be adults.
Oh, okay. I was just watching a video of this guy. He's saying he doesn't like it. He said he likes anime in general, but there's some of them that he doesn't like because
I've seen him
they look
somewhere before.
they look like children, but yet they do adult stuff. But it's like they're superheroes, but they do very, adult killing and gang fighting and I don't know if it's different shows that you don't watch. There's different ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's one called Death something.
Death Note.
Yeah. Have you
It's
watched that?
I haven't watched it, but I know about it. It's about this guy that gets a note and if he writes someone's name in it, they die.
Oh, okay. Because see, this guy here, his name's Fuhad. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got his own podcast with his friend. He goes, I know a lot of you guys don't watch animes, but trust me, if you watch Dead Note, just the one episode, you're gonna love it. That's what he says. So I'm like, ooh, I might have to try it. Do you watch anime, Mama?
No, she doesn't.
You don't watch anime, do you? Why? You don't like it?
No, she doesn't like it.
Daddy doesn't like it, really. But I haven't really given it a try.
You only like Marvel.
Yeah. Marvel. All right, thank you. That's all I needed. Close the door behind you. Love you, Afro Puff.
Hey, shut it behind me. Come on, wait for you to go.
Bye. As you see there, my babies. Well, my little baby doesn't watch it, but my big baby boy does. As you can hear as well. I don't know if you heard the ones that he does watch. I have no idea what they are. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's just a cartoon thing. I just always assumed it was Japanese and Chinese cartoons. That's just, you get me? Anime. It's just their version. You know what I'm saying? There was like, I remember, I don't know if I'm remembering this right, it might be Nelson Mandela effect, but like certain cartoons over here try to have that anime feel, and that's when I kind of even got turned off. Like they used to do it to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they did it too. It's just like the style was just a little bit, pardon me, Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z. Is that anime? If that's anime, that's the start of anime. That's where I was like, yeah, like Pikachu, really. That's the only one I know. It's the yellow one with the cheek thing in it. Like really, like when my son was little, he had he was in the Pikachus and all that. Pikachu, was it him? Was it Beans? No, it was him because he even had the teddy bear and all that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what got him to, I say, make the transition. I don't know. Is that anime or is it not? Is it something else? I don't know. I'm just going to assume it is. But yeah, man, this guy doesn't. The guy with the long hair that I just reacted to. He doesn't, obviously, clearly doesn't hate anime. It's like the title says, the thing I hate about anime. So it could be like, I love football, but I could say the thing that I hate about football. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why any other anime community would jump on him like that. Is what it is. Is what it is. But Fuhad from Shits and Gigs, I'm gonna take you up on this Death Note thing. You get me? My son just told me about it. Man writes someone's name and they die. That seems a bit simple power and 2-minute show. You get me? Who's the bad guy? Alright. He's dead. What else do you need to do? You have to fight no one if all you got to do is write it down and he's killed. But I'm just taking my son's word of that's what it's about. I have no idea. You get me? But yeah, man. All right. Don't worry. I'ma try it out. I doubt it because I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? I like what I like. I like my sports, and it's not all sports. Most sports I can sit down for a while, have a joke with it. Can't watch golf too long. Snooker, it depends on the round and how important the actual match is. Tennis I can watch. Bowls I can't watch. Bowling I haven't really even tried to watch. I haven't really seen it on TV. You know what I'm saying? I've watched pool a couple times because I prefer pool to snooker, but I'll play either of them. But even then, there's some sports that are just a little bit weird. Darts is okay because you're waiting for that 180. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like sports aside, I like documentaries. I like my sitcoms. You get me? My movies, action movies. But I love my documentaries. Love my conspiracy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's funny. Love my comedy. Stand-ups, comedy movies. All of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's it, peoples. I just wanted to see Wild Blow. I thought he was gonna go a bit deep. He did go kind of deep though. You know what I'm saying? But I thought it was gonna be the reason why I hate anime. But it's not that. He was calm and controlled himself. But I don't know about the children, man. About making it be the children and then because it sounds like a perverted Buffy. It sounds like a perverted Buffy at school. You know what I'm saying? Or a perverted Grease. You know what I'm saying? If they made Grease like X-rated, even though it was a little saucy in a little couple scenes, but you know what I'm talking about. It's like wow. Like wow. Or remember like Happy Days? There's grown-ass people playing teens. Even in-betweeners, they were grown, innit? They were grown. They weren't children. They weren't actually school children. But again, if you stick to the line and keep it, you know what I'm saying? I know like Jay was filth, but you stick to because that's what teenage boys are, aren't they? But if you stick to the line, then you can use school and children, or even sixth form, or even college, or whatever. You can use that. You know what I'm saying? Saved by the Bell. Everything's just coming back to me now. But anyhow, I'm out of there, people. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that goody. You know, we need the loving, man. Need that love, need the support. So let's keep building. The channel is growing. Need that. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget, people. I'm looking for people to interview. Just a lot. It's just a lot. I don't want to keep saying it. I'm just looking for people to interview for all different types of projects. So I beg you, please holler at me. Comment down below. You understand me? All right. I'll see you on the other side. Stay good. Stay blessed. Oh.
Thanks for taking part. See you at the next counselling workout. Karma is my PT, and he should be yours.
Can you keep it on the hush? Cause you're likely to wanna tell your friends how I